Hello, my viewers. Welcome to our new episode of our online lesson. Today, we are going to see a completing the square method. If you can remember, in our last lesson, we have seen a factorization method, and we also derived the formula of quadratic equation using the completing the square method. So, to perform this method of completing the square, we have to make some consideration. Let us remember the general form of quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So where we have a, b, and c to serve as our constant. So whenever we are dealing with this completing the square method, we have to consider those constants a, b, and c. First of all, you have to divide through by this a, which we have to have a x squared over a plus b x over a plus c all over a. You can see that you may have a new coefficient of x. This new coefficient of x, you have to take it, that is b all over a, and then divide it by 2, or to look for the half of it, which is equals to b all over 2a. This half of it, you have to square it. After you square it, you then add it to both sides. So if you add it to both sides, you can see that the left hand side of the equation will become perfect square. Then you take the square root of both sides of the equation and then look for the x, and then solve for x. So now let us use this explanation and solve the given question that we have. The given question says we have x squared plus x minus 6 is equals to 0. So now, first of all, we say x squared plus x. We take this minus 6 to another side of the equation. So here we have is equals to 6. Because this is minus, when it change position or when it cross the equal sign, it become positive. I hope you are following. So here we have the coefficient of x here is 1. Can you see it? This one we have to divide it by 2. If we divide it by 2, we then square it, and then we add it to both left hand side of the equation and the right hand side of the equation. So here we have x plus 1 over 2. We put everything in square. I hope we are following. We now make this side square. Then we have is equals to 6 plus 1 all over 2 square. We now added this new coefficient, square of this new coefficient to the both side of the equation, that is the left hand side and the right hand side. You can see that the left hand side now become a perfect square. The next thing is to take the square root of both sides. We have x plus 1 all over 2 square is equals to 6 plus 1 all over 4. We take the square root, but before we take the square root, let us uh, let us simplify this one. So the simplification here, we have 6 plus 1 all over 4. Can you see it? Let me claim this one. This is, we have to divide it by, we have to say 6 over 1. We make it a fraction. The next thing here is to take the LCM of this fraction. So here we have the LCM here is 4. Can you see it? Here 1 into 4 is 4 times. Then 4 times 6, we have what? 24. Then the next thing here we have we have 4 into 4 is 1 time. Then 1 times 1, we have what? We have plus 1 all over 4. We now use the LCM and change this to simplify this one. So here we have 25 all over 4. So now let us change here to 25 all over 4. We then take the square root of both sides. So we have 25 all over 4 square root. This is the same as, I hope you are following. If you do not understand, you are free to ask me through the comment section. So here we have root of 25 all over root of 4. If you remember the law of sum. So from here, this square cancel the square root. So here we have x plus 1 all over 2 is equals to the square root of this 25 is 5. So we have plus or minus 5 all over the square root of 4 is 2. Very simple. Can we see it? So let us continue. From here, let me clean this side and continue to find the value of x. So here we have this 1 over 2 should be taken to another side. So we have x is equals to plus or minus 5 all over 2 minus 1 all over 2. We now change this one. We take it to another side. We open the bracket and then take this one to another side. So here we have our x is equals to plus 5 minus 1 over 2, or I hope you are following, minus 5 minus 1 all over 2. Because we have plus or minus, we have to assume two values of x. So therefore here we have our x to be equals to plus 5 minus 1 is 4, right? We have 4 all over 2, or we have minus 5 minus 1 will give us minus 6 all over 2. Therefore, our x is equals to 4 all over 2 will give us 2, right? Or minus 6 all over 2 will give us minus 3. Very simple. Thank you for watching and thank you for following. So please stay with us. If you do not subscribe to our channel see in the next section. We are going to see a lot of this example. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class. Thank you.